Holy shit. Random internet disconnect, and I'm not even sure when, because my internet is working. Like, it never... Everything else disconnected. Like, everything else was connected. As soon as I did a network test, everything was fine on the PlayStation. Not sure what the fucking deal is. But, yeah. Cut out on me while I was streaming Diablo 3. Which is what we're still doing. So we're back with more of that. So can we just get the stream title shit going, and then we'll do our thing. Man, we have to repeat this whole shebang. Whatever, it wasn't that much. It wasn't that much. I probably should have just kept playing, or whatever. I had to quit out, though, because the network shit was disconnected in the game for whatever reason, even though the internet stuff was working. So I didn't want to lose, like, stuff on the server. Just change the title here. This will work. Come on. There we go. Perfect. Sweet. Okay. Before we get going on this. Cool. That works. Yep.
The Nephilim.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to repeat a little bit of this.
No, I must have a
point,
corpse.
but we're back.
It will be done. I swear it.
Oh, well, at least we don't have to hear all that bullshit again.
I must have a corpse. I'm afraid not.
Man, you would love our habeas corpus laws in the United States.
We're going to die. He's coming to kill us all.
Tough luck, guys.
I need a
almost
quick
out of
cannot
time.
do that. The gates. Not enough essence. I cannot do that. I require a corpse for that. I need essence. I cannot do that.
I'm always down to play with people. I wouldn't say I need the help, but I want to play together, sure.
I'm afraid not. I need essence.
Stop! Don't go out into the streets. It's the end of the world. So many have been killed and the Reapers are everywhere. Is
We'll
anyone
see.
alive in there?
Keep moving. I think we lost her. No, no!
Those with demon blood must die.
They were only townsfolk. I must have a corpse.
Once I get done with the story and then just like
I
running
cannot do that.
like challenge dungeons and shit, I'd definitely be down to do that with somebody, because that shit gets tough after a while. The rifts or whatever the fuck, Nephilim rifts.
I'm afraid not.
The only reason I'm even playing through the story is never done it before with Necromancer. Never played with Necromancer before, so I wanted to give him a shot.
That is not possible. That is not possible. Not enough essence.
So I can pause this shit. Let's invite Doom Ghost. Yep. Come on. Right. Okay, so yeah, I added you, dude. Thank you for the invite for sure. Would definitely love to play with you sometime.
I'm afraid not.
Defend the church! Repel these vile reapers!
I'm on East Coast time. I don't know where you're at,
I need
but
a
I'm
corpse.
usually available to play anytime after 9 p.m. my time.
No.
Weekends I got a little more flexibility.
Ah, we found you.
I've never seen an attack like this. Why has Malthael unleashed his forces on Westmarch?
Because he feeds on death. Every time his reapers kill, he grows stronger. And with the prime evil gone, Malthael believes this is the perfect time to end the eternal conflict.
Humanity has nothing to do with that war.
I agree.
The church! All the refugees are inside! Follow me!
Wasn't a very safe refuge.
Akarat's bane!
Look
This
at
is
all of
worse
these
than I
fucking
feared.
corpses. I
What
love
is
this.
it?
Oh man, so
A
fucked
death
up.
maiden! Stop her!
Nephilim, your soul will be mine.
Oh, you're not Shang Tsung. Get the fuck out of here.
I'm afraid
You're
not.
already dead. Fuck off.
We must do everything in our power to slow...
We must confront Malthael. Where is he?
I know only that he is not in Westmarch. He could have taken the Black Soul Stone anywhere in creation.
There are no other clues?
There may be. A sliver broke off when Malthael took the Soul Stone. Perhaps by studying that sliver, I can learn his plans.
Then you must remain here. I will do what I can for Westmarch.
Nope. And if any of you guys watching like what you see and want to give me a follow, I greatly appreciate it. But only if you want to. Either way, thanks for tuning in.
After them,
He was...
Yeah, whatever.
Any proof?
therefore,
So the...
Tyrion,
What was that Death Maiden doing?
She was creating an orb that turns the living into Malthael's death creatures. A single orb can transform hundreds of innocent people every hour.
It's
And
pretty
my
efficient.
men report 2 more of them out in the city.
soul crucibles. With 2 of them, Malthael has an endless supply of soldiers.
His magic was not... I have read that.
Sanders.
Yeah, whatever.
At long last, a hero.
We stay to fight. But it fell.
Okay, let's just deal with that bullshit later. Yeah, what's up,
Why would the
dude? It's good to
angels
see
do
you
this?
again. Wait, where's my party? I want to actually swap out to Enchantress.
You ask who's to blame
Yo, what
for
up?
this doom? All of Westmont.
And then you... Quick. Anything good? Ooh, what's this? Ooh, shiny. 745, 900 cold damage. Looks cool. Undead demon enemies within 25 yards take 559% weapon damage as holy every second and are sometimes knocked into the air. That's fucking hilarious. Just do that shit.
Dunkirk is just death and horror.
I need essence. I'm afraid not. I cannot do that. No. That is not possible.
Let's go back down here. What we got?
Hurry! We've got to save my friends.
Howdy.
My essence is too low.
This is all Justinian's fault. Some king he is.
That is not possible.
King Justinian must have fled the city by now. It's time for the people to rise up.
I'm afraid not. I'm afraid not.
Thanks for helping, but this isn't over. The king has failed us all. If you don't believe me, read this. His private journal.
How did you come by this?
Let's just say...
I am so weary. Why did you have to die, brother? I was never meant to be king. The nobles threaten revolt to bend me to their will. They will abandon me if I don't keep the peasants in their place. Oh, my position is hopeless.
No.
The deep state conspiracy of West March is real. Teach the
I cannot
controversy.
do that.
Gold.
saw a glimmer of movement in one of those windows, but it was only the wind.
Sure.
My essence is too low. I cannot do that.
Champion, a reaper killed us all. I panicked and failed my men. Now they are soulless husks. Only my spirit.
No.
The reaper that
Whose kid is the Annihilator? Already dead.
Thank you. Nothing can bring back my...
That is not possible.
The attacks are getting worse. They'll reach the survivors soon.
No.
Fuck up these barrels. Fuck yeah.
No. I require a corpse for that.
And they called him the Item Crusher.
No.
We've been here for days. These people can't last much longer.
Head to the Survivors' Enclave. You'll find safety there. My bag is full.
Fuck. Time to drop some shit. Let's see. Where's the gray? Some blue. Just a sec, y'all.
I need to go back.
Okay. I had something I think needed to be identified now. Follower. What can I give her?
This is well crafted.
Let's see. Am I gonna keep any of this shit? Yeah. Alright.
I know who is responsible for
Do
this.
I have anything I can socket? Super fun inventory management shit. Oh, I'm out of money for that. Great. I am poor. Wasn't paying attention to gold. Oops. Let's see. Socket some gems. What's this? That'd be pretty good. Cool. And we're back at it. Which wing? Okay.
No. That is not possible. My master would take pride in this. I cannot do that. I cannot do that. Reapers did not kill them. Who did? More corpses.
This is one of my favorite little ones, actually. Peasant Uprising.
I'm afraid not.
Lord Winton, we are thrilled that you have located a surviving regiment of soldiers. With this new force, we can turn the tide and save our city. Your disagreements with the Crown are well known, but we are glad you can put them aside in this dangerous time. Long live Westmarch!
That is not possible. I'm afraid not. No. I'm afraid not.
Ave obitus, ave interitus, insurgos elistros in situ.
What are you
I'm
doing?
like, what's that noise? He's not doing it. This wasn't supposed to happen.
No.
Seen a creepy ass spell around a bunch of dead bodies. You didn't think creepy shit was gonna go down?
Go now, and spare me your foolishness.
Of course. Oh, of course. Bless you, good sir.
That is not possible.
My personal guard is the best that...
That is not possible. That is not possible.
I have been thinking that perhaps I should change my outfit.
Why? We need not dress as others expect us to.
I knew we understood each other.
I thank you for assisting my guards. You are a true hero. Now, let us depart before more monsters arrive.
This guy's such
Wait!
a dick.
What's this?
No one escapes the harvest of souls, you fool.
That is not possible.
They with you.
I'm afraid not.
Dead end, huh? Alright. Yeah, nothing. Okay, so to the left and also back up here.
I'm afraid not.
Better drop some good shit.
No.
I think that's so you can, I believe that's so you can like reapply it, like in with the blacksmith or whatever. Like you learn that trait to apply. Or you mean like yeah, like a legendary. I think that's what that would have to be for.
No.
I never spent a ton of time with crafting. I always was happy enough with my drops.
I cannot do that.
Back when this game had a fucking auction house, shit was really crazy.
That is not possible. No. That is not possible.
Yeah, I just picked up an item recently. What does it have? Yeah, undead and demon enemies within 25 yards take like 560% weapon damage as holy and can get knocked into the air sometimes. No, it doesn't become a gem. I think it's like, I'm pretty sure it's like a thing, like a you learn it.
I cannot.
If you're doing
do
it through the
that.
blacksmith or whatever, it should be something you, or is it the Vetchin lady, whatever the caravan lady? It should should be a thing you can reapply to your item, like on a re-enchant.
That
or
is not
whatever.
possible.
I will not fail in this, as my master's presence is so.
But I think there's a dice roll to it as well.
Owing to
But it's not like a
Malthael's
set
growing
thing you can,
fascination with
like it
humans,
doesn't. It's not like a
Tyrael
socketable
has suggested
thing.
I begin my search on Sanctuary.
No.
Because gem sockets apply based on like where you like what the gem is and where you socket it. So like a purple gem is like vitality mostly based, but like depending on what thing you sock it into, it'll have a different effect. Versus like helm, weapon, it's like they divide it into 3 categories, like helm, weapon, or other.
No.
Look at all these fucking corpses, like just fuck, man. Bodies everywhere. Just trampling over ginormous piles of corpses. So fucking brutal.
Thank you. I knew you would arrive.
It's so weird. Like we've already been talking. It's such a weird thing, like how they introduced her here, and then you like have access to her for acts 1 through 4, and she talks to you, and then it's like, oh, we're re-meeting again.
I am Miriam.
Yeah, I know. We talked
have
already.
No time to waste.
It's so
we must be on our way
so
now.
Fucking weird. I guess it's kind of like with Shen story, or like Adrian.
He's watching you.
I did not find Malthael on Sanctuary, but I did find humans. Far too many.
You should join the rest of the survivors.
Nonsense. You'll protect me. And after experiencing what those things do to people, let's just say I need to see you destroy the final crucible with my own eyes if I am ever to sleep again.
That is not possible. That is not possible.
This world can abide you no longer.
I cannot do that.
I see you have much guilt over Leah's fate.
How do you know that name?
Because she was just in Act 4 and we talked about it. It's so... writing is so fucking weird for this. Like... There should be like they should have rewritten it like 2 different ways to like if you're playing through it for the first time without having met her, or if you're like starting from the beginning with her.
That is not possible.
Please, a monstrosity in...
No. I cannot do that.
Yeah.
Thank you, hero.
That is not possible.
Yeah, almost to 70.
No.
You shouldn't be so dour. You have much to be joyful about.
I do not revel in joy as others do.
I have learned that in terrible situations it is better to laugh than to cry. Perhaps when you have lost as much as I, you will understand.
That is not possible. say you can see the future. Does this battle have an end?
Of course it will end, and you will live a long and happy life.
Why don't I believe that?
Because I was not being entirely truthful. That, and you are so cherish that will never believe you can be happy and content.
No. That is not possible.
I must say, it is wonderful to finally meet, though you are skinnier than my visions led me to expect. You just don't take care of yourself. It's always about saving the world first, isn't it?
I cannot do that.
Good thinking. The internet would have more accurate answers for you than I can provide. I don't want to mislead.
I cannot do that. I'm afraid not.
Weakness consumes you!
I'm afraid not.
Your death nears!
That is not possible.
Oh yeah, they can be annoying. Gotcha. I haven't been paying attention to what they were for the season.
No.
I would do that once I actually got through the campaign. Let's see what I actually had to do.
A wandering
Oh, hey,
hero.
it's me.
Just in time to protect me as I grab these last trinkets.
What happened to my hair, though?
We'll split it, eh?
Looking a little fatter.
This looks promising. Keep watch. If I get eaten, I blame you. Ah, nothing.
That is not possible.
Ah, nothing.
I cannot do that.
Oh no, I'm dead.
No.
This is the one. I can feel it. Thanks for keeping me alive. Here's your share. I'm off to find the nearest abandoned tavern.
Dope.
No.
Those are the things you need to extract.
I'm afraid not.
I'm afraid not. This world can abide you no longer.
Gotcha.
That is not possible.
Yeah, I know. For a lot of high-level stuff, it's just a lot of grinding and Nephilim rifts and high-level shit until you get the drops you need from like higher-level enemies and stuff, or breaking down like weapons and armor and shit. So a lot of grinding and salvaging and shit to get what you want.
All must serve the cycle. No. That is not possible.
Ooh, I hear that treasure goblin. Just go fuck him up. Nope, not blocking me from getting fucking treasure. Fuck you.
You will make a fine corpse. I'm afraid not. My bag is full.
Well, we're dropping something because that's, yeah. What else can we get rid of while we're here? What'll it be? Ancient Bone Saber of Zumakalis. Fuck. 1022 to 1200 arcane damage, 593 intelligence, 567 vitality, 6% attack speed, 4,936 life after each kill, 1% chance to knock back on hit. Pretty dope. You have to go up. Okay.
I cannot do that.
It seems our curse that we never encounter a place where the dead rest in peace as they should.
I'm afraid not.
You are such the artist when it comes to dispatching Death's minions.
More corpse piles. Let's fuck it up.
Don't mind me. I'll just be waiting over here.
Yeah, yeah.
That is not possible. I cannot do that.
Consumes you.
I'm afraid not.
All right.
What was that wretched noise?
That would be Urzael.
There's a lot to this game, man. There's plenty of stuff I don't even know, as evidenced by me not being able to help you out with your stuff.
I have that effect sometimes. Tyrael should hear of this.
And then they always add new gear and stuff every season. That's like the cool thing about doing them. And you can get that stuff eventually playing non-seasonal too.
I'm returning to town.
But you have first access to it if you do a seasonal character. Thanks, dude. Glad you're enjoying it. As long as people are having fun watching, that's what I care about. Oh, dude, you're asking plenty of... There's no wrong questions or any of that shit. Plus, it's always tough to, you know, communicate a little bit through chat, delay, and stuff like that, so we're making it work.
We're not going to die, are we? Tell me what you want.
I grew up. I don't feel.
Cool.
There you go.
Just gotta get rid of these asterisks. They bother me.
You are.
There's no east. It's time for me to go.
A Kingsport prisoner, you say?
I have heard that the Grand Maester himself is in Westmarch.
Alright, let's just do this.
This is where they're holding Edmund.
Looking for your brother, Lyndon. He knows you.
Damn it all!
Guess that money I gave him to free his brother didn't really pan out.
The Thieves Guild infiltrated the entire dungeon? Oh, I've been waiting for this.
You can't hide behind your friend, Lyndon.
Should have emptied my inventory before we did this, but fuck it.
That is not possible.
Blood shards? I think that's just another crafting material, like for the blacksmith and shit.
I cannot do that. That is not possible.
Is that all?
I'm afraid not.
You die for what you did to Nigel.
No.
One sec, guys.
Edmund! He's...
Grabbing a drink.
I never should have joined the guild. He told me that I wouldn't listen.
He was dead before we arrived in Westmarch. I can see the signs.
That dagger looks very familiar.
Take it with you.
So fucking bummed we never got to finish out some of these storylines that they introduced in this expansion.
It is good to
Really
see
would have been
you
cool to
again,
have one
I
more.
suppose.
Today is the day.
I'm glad they
to
did
find
add
out
Necromancer,
how deep
though.
the Order's corruption runs.
Good. You
I
see.
will do.
How about two?
Cancel that. Sell and do some shit real quick. First we'll repair. What do I want to equip here? Nothing looking that great. Got life per second. Just not as good. Eh. Cool. And then store the sword I got there real quick. Everything else.
Time for a potion?
Cool. Let's do his thing.
You are ill at ease.
I knew, but it wasn't.
Wait, okay, so how do I...
Today is the day.
Good.
I will.
How about two?
This is one of our strongholds. I will have my answers soon.
Whatever they may be.
Cormac! Everyone says you helped slay Asmodan and Belial. They're calling you the greatest of all the Templar.
It's good to see you as well, brother. But I come with troubling news about the Order. I must speak with the Grand Maester.
You're in luck. He's here. Standing orders are to send you to him upon your return. Take this, the Grand Maester's new proclamation.
This proclamation from the Maester, it's damning. He admits his own guilt. How could I have not...
The day of reckoning is at hand. We will rise from the ashes of Westmarch and lead mankind into the light. We shall have recruits by the thousands. Every citizen will be another Templar added to the cause. Once cleansed by the Inquisitors, they will become an unstoppable force.
Our time has finally come, and we...
Bring me that wick.
It is time to purify this initiate.
Nice. Sounds like a really bad spread. Some weirdo like some sandwich.
We bless them with the truth, as we did for you, Cormac. But if the greatest of all
Pronounce it Meister instead of... Yeah, I always thought it was Meister.
We've been ordered to take you to the Grand Maester as soon as possible. Follow me.
It looks so close to like Maestro.
Cormac, the shining example of a true Templar. We have much to talk about.
Yes, we do, Grand Maester. You have betrayed us all, starting with the torment of our initiation.
It was brutal but necessary. I did the hard things no one else would, for the ascension of humanity. Will you...
Yeah, whatever. We get it.
I'm afraid not.
Man is a flawed being. Time and again we have seen good men given to temptation. Though it is painful, I have found only one answer. We must cleanse the minds of our recruits, so they will never fall prey to the corruption of the demons, or the blind self-righteousness of the angels. You brought this on yourself, Cormac.
You know, funny he talks about blind self-righteousness as he justifies mass brainwashing and enslavement, but yeah, alright, whatever. Stick your character motivations.
I'm afraid not.
I dedicated my life to a lie. Everything I thought I knew, it was all in the service of a madman.
Yeah, but have you played Fallout 76?
That every Templar I meet will be freed from the lies of the Order. And if they refuse, I will be forced to convince them.
With brainwashing and enslavement.
I'm terribly convincing.
Alright. Let's fucking go back to town. Or do whatever this is. Yep. Boom. Yeah, good shit. there. Anything I really want? Yeah.
For a moment,
That's
sister.
they're up.
Could it be
was.
that I must... When I left her, she said...
She hasn't given her request yet. Okay, so...
Let us fight this evil together.
How did you?
What's next? Okay, up here. Tyrael was good.
Can I ask? Tyrael,
Yeah,
I don't...
well,
My father...
It is be.
Look, the sliver is changing.
As though Malthael is manipulating the soul stone.
Exactly. He's been gathering strength from the souls of Westmarch in order to alter the stone. Yet his purpose still eludes me.
He's killing everyone. What more do you need to know?
Fucking for real.
How he plans to do it. Westmarch is only one battlefield in this war.
Urzael has done this to finish collecting the souls of Westmarch.
Where is he?
All I know is that he is in a tower somewhere in the Westmarch Heights, and that he will be quite rude to you. Before you set out to kill him, you should stop by my cart. I can enchant some items for you.
Did you know Urzael? Malthael?
I mean, that is it.
Your
I have.
grand... What
I
have
have.
you given? Did
The
you
black
get
I
some?
don't...
And now I hear those Reapers are taking people's souls?
Why fight so hard? Thousands.
If you hadn't...
My library isn't far from here.
Alright, he's
I
like
was
the
closing
escaped soldier,
everything
the
up
AWOL
for you.
soldier. Or like some prisoner or some shit, and she stands up for him. What do I need to do here? I think I'm good with everything. Let's just go.
You've heard the legend of the Tomb of Rakus, haven't you? Its location has never been found.
I'm afraid not. That is not possible. I'm afraid not. I'm afraid not. No. I'm afraid not.
You're good at fighting.
Swordburn? No. You go on ahead. We'll meet up with you later.
And we'll keep fighting, just like you.
That accent was a little inconsistent, but whatever.
I'm afraid not. I cannot do that. I cannot do that. I cannot do that.
How will the survivors ever recover from this destruction?
That is not possible.
Get away!
That is not possible. I'm afraid not. That is not possible. That is not possible. I'm afraid not. I cannot do that. No. I cannot do that.
Yo, what's up, guys? How you doing? What you up to? Alright. What up?
It is done. The bloodline of Rakis will once again sit on the throne of Westmarch.
You mean yourself?
My grandmother was the daughter of Coralon, but he would not claim her because she was born of a courtesan, not a queen. With the peasants supporting me, Westmarch... Of course, there...
You would have...
I have spent my whole life preparing for this day, you primitive heathen.
I cannot do that. I'm afraid not.
I have come to realize that my personal feelings are of no consequence. My people are dying, and they need their king. Our resistance starts today, and Lord Winton, of all people, has provided the means. These Reapers shall not have Westmarch. I swear my life on it.
Well, at least he made good on that.
I'm afraid not.
A lot of great monster and demon noises. And sound effects in general. It wraps us back around, so let's try up here.
I'm afraid not.
Away with you!
There's a powerful soul over there.
That is not possible. My
Nice,
wounds
dude.
are deep. That is not possible.
Are you going for those challenges on PS4 or Xbox?
That is not possible.
Cool.
No.
Captain Shelley.
That is not possible.
I love just like the eruption of gold coins from enemies' corpses and stuff. It's so funny. Yeah, almost one.
Perhaps this different from my own. Pain, suffering, hatred, and death.
My master has begun his work on the stone. Nothing that you do matters.
Alright.
Soon demon spawn like you will be gone forever.
Or you will be. Have you considered that?
No.
A demon spawn!
That is not possible. That is not possible.
Oh, fuck yeah, level 70. Dope. Thank you, sir.
In death there is peace.
You wield a power you do not comprehend, Angel. I need to go back.
Sweet.
Is it true the King Justinian IV is dead? That would mean I'm 7th. No.
Hold on. Good here. Yeah, not really. Ooh, Thorns damage. Skull waves damage. Not really. Let's just salvage all that shit.
The king
I didn't you would have recovered.
To a socket at I guess on a socketable item, like an item with sockets on it, take that to the Mystic. And then transmogrify it to change your property on it. That should be an option there.
Thanks to you, I can finally pay.
You really must stop. Just.
This disaster will make for great reading someday. How fortunate I am to have met the savior of West.
Rack conquered all of Condurance before. Now that Urza...
The streets are not clear. Get it before it's gone.
Alright. Let's get going.
Urzael is dead, and only a few Reapers remain.
You have saved Westmarch, my friend.
Not yet. We still don't know where Malthael is hiding.
That strange woman you brought here believes she can help. She insisted on speaking with you immediately.
Alright, first Paragon point. What are we gonna do? Intelligence, vitality, movement speed, life, resist all. I feel like we could use some movement speed.
That is too expensive.
Cool. For you guys, okay. Just stop the material real quick.
Urzael still.
You can't.
Is that, yeah, husband and wife.
I want.
That's fine.
Cheldo, there is a...
You're not going anywhere without me.
What?
Someone has to make sure you don't kill Adria before you find out where Malthael is.
You are the first to question my restraint, Lorath. Dead angels now rest with the human corpses on the roads of Westmarch. But more will die unless we know where Malthael is hiding. I cannot imagine how Adria came by this knowledge, but somewhere in the Blood Marsh, our answers await.
right, Blood Marsh. The Darsh.
We hid the Black Soul Stone in the deepest part of the Nephilim ruins near here. We thought it would be safe, but Malthael found it all the same.
I cannot do that. No.
The first time I saw a witch, she burned. Father took me to the town square to see it. Look, he said, that is the
I
face
cannot
of
do
evil.
that.
But she looked like any other woman, and burned like anything else. Then the flames engulfed her. Her eyes found mine, and she laughed.
This is the entrance to the tomb, but someone's collapsed it.
What a surprise.
It looks like we'll have to find another way into the ruins. What was that?
Something is coming.
I cannot do that. I'm afraid not. I'm afraid not.
This was just one entrance to the city. There are guide stones littered across the blood marsh that will lead us to the main one. The guide stones are useless to most, but will reveal the correct path to a Nephilim such as yourself.
You get a random property. It, like, gives you a list of things, like, kind of to choose from, of, like, what you could get.
But so are we.
Remember to
Of, like,
get the
what kind of thing you
information we
want to
need
do, but then
before
within
you...
that, it is randomness.
Well, that's not very reassuring.
I'm afraid not. I cannot do that.
Hearing Yuri Lowenthal as this Haradrim is reminding me I've got to play through the Spider-Man DLCs. I haven't done that yet. I'll do that
He was
later
born
in the
into
week for my
privilege
stream.
and wealth, and he spent every moment of his life
I'm afraid
trying
not.
to protect it. I was his
That
flesh
sucks.
and blood, but he cared more about the names in books and the faces of the paintings on the walls than his living daughter.
I cannot do that.
It's a lot of just trial and error.
That is
going
not
back
possible.
And rolling the dice. Get what you want with that kind of stuff. At least there aren't any microtransactions around it.
That is not possible.
Probably a really good thing they got rid of the real money auction house for this game.
What? I'm not dead? To create a potion to fight it, I cut one of them open and took its innards. They smell it on me. That's why they're attacking.
That is not possible. I'm afraid not.
Sweet. Let's assign those points. Attack speed. See, life generation, life. Qualifying life. Oh, I gotta have more. Oh, did I assign?
No.
That is not possible.
You never cease to impress me.
Do you know what fear is? Fear of who you are.
I cannot do that.
Fear of what your own blood would do if they knew what you were. No, you could never understand it. People look to you as a savior.
This is one of the guide stones, but nothing happens when I approach it.
I will try.
They asked me what I see when I look into the fire. I see a burning
I
light.
cannot
There are
do
4
that.
entrances to the Nephilim city, each one etched with a sigil. Only the correct one marks the true entrance to the tomb, however. When you activate these stones, one of the wrong sigils disappears.
Then all we need to do is eliminate 2 of the remaining sigils.
Okay, so leaf, water, fire could still be it.
No. No. You will make a fine corpse. Another guide stone will help me find the correct passage.
Most impressive.
No.
That light should... That's weird.
No.
Your death nears.
I'm afraid not. I cannot be sure if this is the right way. No. I cannot do that.
The night embraces you.
If I had gotten lost while fleeing the tomb, I'd probably still be wandering.
I have uncovered and obscured an ancient tome in whose pages is recorded an impossible tale. The secret history of a race called the Nephilim.
I'm afraid not.
Another name, and their ruined civilization in the West. If this is true, how could all signs of these Nephilim be lost, but for the record of this single tome?
That That is not possible.
The grave beckons.
I'm afraid not. I'm afraid not.
This world can abide you no longer.
No.
These abominations must die.
I cannot do that.
Weakness consumes you.
No. I'm afraid not. I cannot do that.
This world can abide you no longer.
No. I have trained well. I cannot do that.
Not fear the end. Your death.
I'm afraid not. I cannot do that.
You defy
No.
corpse.
No. No.
Do not fear the end.
My bag is full.
One of my favorite things about the Torchlight games are the pets you can have that can go back to town with your junk and sell your shit, and you don't even have to travel back. Easily one of my favorite features of those games. Looking forward to seeing what the next Torchlight ends up being like. 1 and 2 were a lot of fun.
Your death nears.
I cannot do that. I'm afraid not. That is not possible.
Decay and rot.
My insight. I'm afraid not.
This is not the right entrance.
Oh, bummer. Well, at least we got that XP. Paragon.
That is too expensive.
Area damage. Cool. That was funny. Cool, so now we know which one it is.
I cannot do that. That is not possible.
Weakness consumes you.
That is not possible. I'm afraid not.
This world can abide you no longer.
Here it is. The right passage. No. That is not possible.
Real quick on the drain. Get rid of this fucking loot.
Bryson's not.
What do you keep?
Okay. Anything that I want to keep? Maybe. Doesn't generate light per hit, but it's so much better. Yeah. Ooh, fuck yeah. Oh, fuck, dude. Hell yeah. Okay, let's see. What if I put that on? Okay, Retreat Denial has 3 sockets, or 2 sockets, though. Arcane Resistance, 19,500 life from health gloves. Pretty good. Bone armor damage. I'm good with what I got, I think. Chain glamour. Oh yeah, definitely. Down on the armor, but nah. All right.
Did you
I thought then I would.
Miriam?
go.
That is not possible.
Weakness consumes you!
No. That is not possible.
Enough of them were not gods, but our own ancestors, gifted
I'm
with
afraid
long
not.
life magic and abilities far beyond ours. Yet they were still men. I wonder if these pages hold the key to unlock their powers once again.
I cannot do that.
Yeah, give me that shit.
I cannot do that.
Do not fear the end.
I cannot do that. No.
Non-stop bone spears.
The cycle.
That is not possible.
You will make a fine corpse.
That is not possible. That is not possible.
All must serve the cycle.
He would be a really crazy soul cycle instructor.
That is not possible. That is not possible. That is not
Weakness
possible.
consumes you.
I wonder if my sisters would have been able to learn to live in this different... I was the most...
Wait here, Loraf.
You're going to kill her, aren't you?
Yep.
I'm afraid not.
You will make a fine corpse.
No.
Yeah.
That is not possible.
racking up these Paragon levels tonight.
I'm afraid not.
What was I when I started tonight? Like level 64 or something like that? Making good progress.
I'm afraid not. I cannot do that. I'm afraid not.
Consumes you.
That is not possible. That is not possible.
The grave beckons.
I cannot do that. That is not possible. I'm afraid not.
Decay and rot.
No.
Look at them all just neatly lining up to fucking die.
That is not possible.
That sucks, dude. Yeah, it can... I've had it happen, like, the first time I go over to her, it, like, offers a socket. You might need to... It might mean you need to modify an item that already has a socket on it.
I'm afraid not.
Unless that's not what it means. You have to, like, modify it to having a socket.
Serve the cycle.
I'm afraid not. I cannot do that.
Weakness consumes you.
No.
Look, just over there. I never imagined such a creature.
I'm afraid not.
I learned much from that.
No. I cannot do that.
Decay and rot.
No.
Alright. How full is the inventory? Just gonna get rid of some shit first. No. After all this. What? Oh, fuck. No, that's not what I want to do. Pass on the ground, one large, less large ice. Survivor's enclave. There we go. Whoops.
You're too kind.
Okay. Let's see about these dudes real quick. No, not really.
I knew you'd need my help.
I can give him here. Maybe, I guess.
What so?
Well, there you go, dude. Congratulations. Fuck him up.
We fight today.
I heard you now.
Yeah, sometimes in video games, or I've had it happen in this too, like the
What else can I tell you?
trophies
I
will
had a
pop
vision
late,
of
or
death blanketing our
in-game
world.
challenges
So
will
I let
pop up
life
later, or like after you think you've done it multiple times, it takes like an extra time or whatever to trigger it.
I want.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay. Oh, and Paragon points, right? Let's see.
I cannot afford that.
Yo, Adria, what up, bitch?
Let's see where you've been hiding, Malthael.
Adria!
The angels
Yo,
will
Adria.
never suffer us to live. They cannot accept the fact that we may choose our own path. At least demons are not so rigid in their beliefs.
Seriously can't wait to kill this fucking bitch. It never gets old. So sick. Well, hey, at least she's got a nice big pair of tits.
Demons and angels will not kill you. I will. I'm afraid not.
Diablo sent me a vision. He had returned, and you were the one who freed him.
No.
He always finds a way. My master will return.
But you will.
Under a minute. Or around a minute. I wasn't looking exactly when the timer started, but that was about...
Diablo will return. I have done what I...
Adria had come.
She was...
Alright, what next? Talk to your Survivor's Enclave. Anything here to loot?
I need to go back.
Tira's newly established rule over Westmarch did nothing to quell the civil war, which continued until she was driven mad and eventually killed by the plague. Cornelia...
Malthael seems to be in pandemonium.
No doubt. And what the only way to pandemonium is to...
Alright. I think I am going to call it here for the evening, because it's 1:30 in the morning, and I have to be up tomorrow to take my grandpa to the airport. Not super early, but need to get some sleep now. So thank you all so much for tuning in. I'm Robert Gelf, and I go by Gelf513. And yeah, this has been Diablo 3. Love this fucking game. We'll definitely be playing some more of it on the stream. If you guys want to give me a follow, feel free. I also go by Gelf513 on Instagram. That's where I post updates for when I'll be live and what I'll be playing. And then Robert Gelfan is my YouTube channel, where I post or where I archive all this stuff permanently. So yeah, thank you guys so much. Have a great night, and peace out.